So, welcome back everybody to the second part of the Launchpad competition. And we're up with Greg from LiveForce. Welcome, Greg.
Woo! Thank you very much. Just a quick question, just so I know who we've got in the audience today. Are any of you involved in booking crew onto certain different promotional campaigns or events? Anyone do that in the room? Excellent, lovely. And are you currently using a tool to do that? No? Okay, good to hear. Right, there might be a market for us in the UK, that's good to hear. Okay, so why did we do this? Why did we start LiveForce? Nothing's working with that clicker, by the way. Well, my background is events, and I'm going to show you a lovely slide in a minute. But it's not coming. I love technology, always works. Yeah, should I do it? There we go, lovely. So my background's events. And I've been responsible for providing all sorts of crew to different events. So, I mean, we took 400 delegates to Australia, and we needed some really specific crew to welcome them as they came into the airport. So it was recruiting people with a specific look to be there. Next slide, please. Also, big brand campaigns. So trying to make Solo, which is kind of like a bit like Fanta, but from Norway, but trying to make that world famous. And we needed crew with specific skills, so obviously drive a van, pack the equipment, rig it up, etc. Next slide, please. And also sort of for breast cancer, doing a big event where we invited 1,000 people to come and eat breakfast together and talk about breast cancer and get to know each other a lot more. And there it was really crucial to have a lot of crew that could quickly just rig up the things. So essentially, through my experience of working in events and campaigns, the one thing we were always getting feedback was about crew. All the time from the clients. We could do a seamless production, but then the client would say, do you know what, there was one crew that was chewing gum, or didn't have the right color trousers on, or stuff like that, or just didn't have the right skill set to do that. And I guess, admittedly, we realized that the way we were managing that probably wasn't the best. We were probably choosing the people we knew best, or the ones that rang us the most. It was done on a first-come, first-served basis, so it was just getting bums on seats. So if they said they could work, we'd book them. And we were using maybe Facebook or WhatsApp to communicate people and book them. So it just didn't seem very efficient in any way. So next slide, please. So yeah, crew, next slide, please. Oh, it works now. Brilliant. Excellent, thank you. So yeah, classic example of a Facebook post. Obviously, it's Norwegian, so you can't read it. But I'll try and translate it for you. So it was, oh, come again, people. We're, got an absolute crisis here. We need 2 people to work on this specific day. Is there anyone that can work there? You'd be an absolute angel if you did. And then obviously in the comments felt to be like, yeah, we can work. And you'd be like, great, you're booked. But you never really had a track record of who had worked, how good they were, etc. So it was all being done in a really manual way. So what is LiveForce? Very, very sort of briefly summarized, it's crew management without the headache. That's what we like to say. And essentially, how does it work? Well, there's 2 parts to it. There's the admin part, which I guess is the part those scheduling the crew use to make complex plans. And then there's the crew app, where freelancers, your temporary staff, can log in, easily see all the jobs available, and apply really easily. So I just want to do a very quick walkthrough of this system for you. So first of all, we've got Joe. He's the event planner. So he can create really complex shift patterns in a really nice interactive Google sort of doc style application. When he's ready, he can publish it to a job board. Eden can see all the different shifts that are available. She's got all the information she needs at her fingertips to know exactly what's required of her to work on that specific shift. She can also see other freelancers that are already booked onto that shift, because we know they love working together. So she can easily apply with one click. Once she's applied, obviously Joe wants control who he's booking on those events. So he can create a short list, share it with a client, say, hey, look, we've got this crew. Which ones do you want to your client? They then confirm the crew, look at their star rating, look at their profile, confirm the crew that's the best fit for the job. Eden then obviously gets an automatic notification that she's got the job, she's booked on it, so it's green. And orange, there's the one she's waiting feedback for. And if she's an eager beaver and she wants to work loads, she can see, oh God, on Saturday there's actually 12 shifts available. She can easily click in and apply to work on other jobs. So it makes that person that needs to find crew for all those shifts a lot easier. So, and as we know, Joe's working on multiple projects. He's got loads of shifts every day. He needs to make sure he's got, all the crew on. So green, they're booked. Orange, he's got some crew applied. Red, no crew applied. So he knows where he needs to focus his time on getting crew booked. And obviously, after Eden's completed her shift, she can easily, in the app, just say, yes, I've worked those 4 hours, or, do you know what? I actually only worked 3.5 hours. So, I'm saving you half an hour wage. But obviously, we know that, the admin guys want to control that. So they can either approve that timesheet, check that it's correct, do it. Eden can see exactly how much she's going to get paid out that month. She can see the breakdown. Admins take one easy export into the payroll system. And crew management essentially without the headache. Sorry, you get waving at me so I can say I'm getting something on time. So yeah, any questions?
Any questions from the judges?
Can you also communicate with staff members during the event?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things is the comms module. So being able to pump out an SMS or a specific email to a segmented group of people working on the project. So before the event, once you've got everyone on the project, you can send out a PDF or an SMS to everyone, or whilst it's actually, you can pre-schedule messages. So you don't have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to remind them to get out of bed to actually get to the shift. So yeah, it's a good comms tool to put that way.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Let's give him a warm hand, big hand. Okay, and next we have Event I, and this is Anna. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you. And there's a clicker, yeah? Thanks. Let me see here. Is it So hey guys, I am Anna from Event I. I'm going to keep it short today because you've probably seen a lot of event apps out there, yeah? So Event I is one of the largest Scandinavian event app providers. Our focus is actually based on the Scandinavian principles of functionality and really good design. We believe that no app can ever be too simple and too easy to use. That's why we make an app that's available for everyone. Just making it really easy to use for all people, no matter which demographic you are. So at Event I, we are a small company focused on user experiences and customer service. We believe that just having an event app wouldn't actually do any bigger thing for your event. We want you to work with the strategy, planning, and implementing the event app at your event. Because there's a lot of event tech out there, but if you can't use it right, it's not worth the return on the investment. Because at the end of the day, we all want these kind of attendees, right? We want the happy attendees that will go back, talk about the great event, they're longing for go to the next event. And that's what we want to do together with you guys, you as organizers. We want to have those successful stories, and we want to share those stories with you. Because a great success and a great event for you is also a great success for us as an event app provider. So, I said I'm going to keep this short. If you're ever considering a small event app provider that will work with you each along the way, ensuring that your event will be a next great success by using event tech and using event app, please come and contact me and talk to us. We're right outside here. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, Anna. Any questions from the judges?
What's unique about your app versus others?
So I think the simplicity, we do not focus on having a lot of functionality. We focus on everyone should be able to use the app because we see a lot of the event apps out there are just too messy and not really good user friendliness. So for us, it's about working with the client on how to set incentives and planning on strategy on how to use the app and then make that app special for that event.
Wonderful. Any questions from anyone else? It shouldn't just all be about the judges. And by the way, the ones that were here for the first set of sessions, there's a wall over here where you can make your vote as well. And all you need to do is tap your badge against the company that you want to win. Any other questions? Anyone? No? In which case, let's say thank you to Anna again.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, we've got Panos, and he is from Zenus.
I'm off the Panos then, yeah? Hi, my name is Panos and I'm the CEO of Zinus. So last summer, my fiance and I we went to a concert and in Houston. It was a hot day, thousands of people waiting to get in. And this is when we realized how much people hate waiting in line. And this is a problem in any large event. Scanning a single ticket takes a few seconds, but there are many factors that slow down the process as a whole. Somebody might forget their ticket or not find it. Somebody will start chit-chatting and it will slow down the process. Printing a badge on top of everything adds more slowdowns. And if there is high security requirements, you also have to have an ID check. So all these small slowdowns, they build up and they create congestion. On average, it takes 20 to 60 seconds per attendee to check them in properly. To speed up the check-in process by a factor of 5, we decided to develop the world's fastest face recognition software. It's the fastest and most secure. And this is how it works. Before the event, people will simply give their picture so that when they register, and the day of the event, they simply walk in. No more tickets, no more scanning, no more nothing. Just stand in front of it, and you're immediately recognized. And this is another video of a pilot we did in Amsterdam at HR Tech. The video didn't show, let me skip it. So we always want to tie our technology not to just something that it is exciting but viable. So speeding up the process by this much, it means fewer kiosks, fewer on-site support, less overhead, thus cost savings for the event planner. In addition, you know you can have full control over who is actually coming to your event, which means you cannot transfer badges, you cannot transfer tickets, which result in lost revenue. So the attendees come in the right mindset, it's fast, it's easy, and it is secure. So we have developed a world-class product because we have a world-class team. Our face recognition software, our API, is the only that offers live stream on the cloud. You can have a video stream. It is the only one that does that. And it is the fastest and most accurate product out there. So to disseminate our technology, we work with existing registration platforms. They integrate our software as part of the process. So the event planner doesn't have to switch. The attendee can follow the normal workflow without having any inconvenience at all. At the end of the year, we're also going to do one-way integration with Eventbrite because our goal is simple. We want every event planner, every attendee to have access to this cutting-edge technology. Thank you.
Wonderful, that was super quick. So any questions from the judges?
Yeah, what's on average the bounce rate? Say it didn't recognize someone that uploaded photo?
If we have one good photo per person, the correct match will be in the top position 99.5% of the times. Okay. So it is very accurate.
And do you have an algorithm that checks the photo? Because if I'm behind a computer, I can upload whatever photo and might not pass your...
That's right. So the moment you register, when you upload a picture, it might not be suitable. What we have found out by doing pilots is that about 10% of the people will upload a group photo, and it is not clear who is the person who is registering, or the face is going to be very small, and so forth. So we have a feature that the moment you upload a photo, you know if it's going to work or not.
So this seems quite suitable at festivals and that type of event, but events like this where you still may need a badge for different purposes, how does it speed up that entry process?
Mm-hmm. So the video that unfortunately didn't play, so we have a partnership with Field Drive, and their kiosks with the QR codes do about 250 attendees per hour. So we're doing pilots to prove we can do 500 or more per hour by using face recognition. And it works like this. The camera is in the back, and while people are still walking the line, they're being recognized and the badge is being printed. So when you get on the kiosk, your badge is already there waiting for you. So that's a huge speed up.
Thank you. Any other questions from anyone else? No? Okay, well, thank you again, Panos.
Thank you.
Okay, now, as some of you may have seen from the program, at 2:15 we were meant to have a startup clinic with James Morgan, and so we're going to keep to time there, and we're going to have that. So let me. It's going to be 5 minutes only, and then we're going to all the rest of the startups from this second round. We're going to move forward into the third round. So we're just going to have 5 minutes for the startup clinic now. Please feel free to go and grab a tea or whatever, and come back in 5 minutes' time. We'll carry on with the rest of the Launchpad pitches.